Hey, what's going on guys, GeckoModz here, and this is a tutorial on how to turn your PS3 from any custom firmware 3.55 PS3 onto DEX. For DEX you can do all different things by hosting on all Call of Duty using RTM tools, RTE, whatever you want to call it, and you can do much more. If you're looking to go on DEX, I'm sure you already know what DEX does and what the advantages it does, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to go onto DEX. So pretty much all you need is these programs on my desktop, and I'll include all the links for in the down in the description of the tutorial. And the main one you want is basically these three files, and you'll need a USB. It's pretty much all you need, and once you've done that you can begin really. So what you want to do, you want to open up the DEX tools, and what you want to do, you want to drag it over your FTP server 3.55 PKG one and the EEID RK dumper basically, and you just want to drag them into the root of the USB. The way it shouldn't take long, just a quick drag and drop in and they're in your USB. What you want to do, you want to close that down, and you want to open up a 3.55 custom firmware. I'm just going to use Meow just because I've used it before, and I know it definitely works doing this process. GeckoModz probably will work, and all what the other ones are, I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm just going to be using Meow 3.55. I'll also leave that in the description as well for you guys. So what you want to do, you just want to open up that and just go into PS3 update. So you can either drag in the PS3 file into your USB, or as I've already got one, just go in PS3, then you won't have these two, just you'll have update, just go into update, and I'm going to delete this one just before I transfer this one over. I'm going to transfer over the Meow to my USB in the PS3, then into the update folder. So we go USB root, then in the PS3 folder, then the update folder, then you will have the PS3 update.pup. It needs to be, the PS3 and the update folder needs to be in capitals just to let you know. But after that, you need the update is PS3 update without the E on the end of update.pup, and that's got to be in capitals as well. It might take a couple of seconds for you to transfer it over to your USB, as so it takes a couple of seconds. But literally once you do that, you can safely eject your USB stick. So I recommend safely ejecting it only as you know, sometimes it corrupts it. So that's what I'm about to do now, is safely eject it. My eject USB 2.0 drive, safely remove, and I can eject it. Okay guys, I'm going to go over to the PS3 right now, so I'll see you in a minute guys. Welcome back guys, and just to show you that I am on 3.55 and you know, on no other firmware, I'll just go down to system settings really quickly, not that one. System information, I'll see I'm on 3.55 original custom firmware. So what you want to do, once you plug in your USB stick into your right hand slot of your PS3, what you want to do, you want to go up to system update. You want to click on update through storage media, then it will say 3.55 Meow USB device. Make sure it says on location USB device. If it says anything else, make sure you got no disk in your PS3 etc, and you just got your USB. If it says USB device, you can click OK and carry on. Okay guys, while this is just going to update, just got to accept the agreement, just click accept, turn off system automatically after the update and click start. So what this is going to be doing is just going to be copying the update over to the hard disk, then it's going to be updating your PS3 to 3.55 Meow. Once we do that, I'll come back and yeah, we'll come continue the video, so I'll see you in a minute guys. Alright guys, and we're back, and it's just updated to 3.55 meow. Just to show you that it was still on 3.55, I just scrolled down back to system information and we're still on 3.55 as you can see. The only difference is if we go to game, there's install package files where we can install our two package files, PKG files that we put onto our USB earlier. So what you want to do, you want to just install them onto your PS3, it doesn't matter what one you install first. Yeah, only should take a couple of seconds. Once you installed them both to your PS3, what you want to do, you want just to run the PSL lights, and what it does, it will just restart your PS3 and we'll come back. So just click that and we'll come back in a minute guys. Okay guys, and we're back onto our PS3. So literally just restarted the console, and it basically puts a EID root key onto our console into a directory somewhere, which we're going to go and retrieve. So basically the next step we want to go to FTP black box, which we just installed as well. Go into that. It takes a couple of seconds just to load up. Once it's loaded up, you should have it should just say black box FTP server version 1.2. Press X to exit, blah blah blah. Then it says an IP and it gives you some numbers. All you want to do, you want to copy down them numbers, 192.168.0.19. Yours will probably be different. And by the way, for any of you who say, haha, I've got your IP, well, you don't. You're an idiot. This is an actual different IP, which is for your router, etc. Which communicates from your PS3. It's nothing to do with your actual IP. So all you want to do, you want to copy that down, and we'll see you back in a minute, guys, on the computer. Alright, guys, and we're back onto our PC now. So basically, all we've done, we've installed the meow 3.55 firmware, so we can put it out of the way. And basically, we installed the package files, the PKG files, into our PS3 and got the root dump key, run that, and it restarted our PS3. So now it's made to put the file in a directory in our PS3, which we've got to go and retrieve. So what you want to do, you want to open up the DEX tools again, and inside that you'll see a file called FileZilla. I imagine that most of you have already got this onto your computer, but if not, in there will be all the files you need. All you want to do, you want to double click on the FileZilla.exe and just run it, and it will come up something like this. If it's your first time and it looks confusing, it's really ain't. All you want to do, you want to write in that number what I told you to drop down before into the host. So 192.168.0.19 for me. And all I want to do after that is quick connect, and it will come up on the right hand side with loads of directories. On the left side it's all your computer files, on the right side it's the host that you've just connected to, which is my PS3. What you want to do, you want to locate the HDD0, and then you want to go to the TMP, and once you're in there you'll see an EID root key. What you want to do, you want to get your DEX tools file, and all you want to do, you want to go to the home page of it, so the begin folder where you've got all these directories here, or all these folders I should say. And all you want to do is you want to drag that EID root into it. And it's best that I say, you don't really need to, but all I do, I just copy it and I'll paste it again, so I just got to make sure I got another copy of it in case I accidentally deleted it, I lost it in the future. Okay, all you want to do now guys, you want to go onto your PS3 again. But first of all, what you want to do, you want to plug in your USB into your computer, like so. And what you can do with the FileZilla now, you can actually close it. So just click the X and it'll close it right down. So you want to go back onto your USB device, and you want to go into the PS3 folder, then update, then I'll delete the pup because I don't want the 3.55 update on there no more. I'll go into the Rebug, and I'm going to be using 4.46.1 Rex. You can use 4.21, I recommend that if you're not going to be hosting later games like Call of Duty Ghost, and I think Ghost and GTA are the only ones you really need it for. But there is a bypass around 2.1, but I'm not going to go into that detail. I'm just going to show you how to get onto DEX. So get whatever Rebug software you want above 3.55, basically from 4.21 upwards, but I'm just going to be using the 4.46 for this tutorial, and I'm just going to drag it in. So what you actually need to do once it's finished dragged in, you want to rename the file. It's actually already got it there, but what you want to do, you want to delete the extension onto it. So you basically want to delete the rebug underscore whatever the number is, rex or drex, whatever you use. definitely recommend using Rex, as I don't know exactly what the DRX etc are, but I got told that they're ones that you're gonna install over a previous sort of like previous firmware which is already DEX sort of thing. So if I was 4.21 DEX, I'll just install the DRX over it. But anyway guys, I don't really want to confuse you guys, just copy what I'm doing. So download the Rex file of whatever firmware you want, drag it into USB like so. It's nearly finished in 5 seconds. Just want to right click it, rename it, so you just got the PS3 updat.pup. And what we want to do, we want to head back to our PS3 now guys with the USB. So do what I said, just safely remove it. It's up to you, but I recommend you doing so. So just like so, just wait for it to come up. Oops, didn't mean to do that one. Just USB drive up here anyway. We just quickly go properties and let's go to hardware, and we can probably be able to move it in here. But anyway guys, while I'm doing this, you just see back onto the PS3. Alright guys, and we're back now. So all you wanted to do is just exit out of that FTP server. If you had a black screen, just click X and X again and it'll come out of it. Okay guys, so now we actually want to go on to our Rebug firmware. So whatever Rebug you pick from, you know, 4.21 upwards, I'm going to be using 4.46 like I said. And so what you want to do, you want to plug in USB in the right hand slot of your PS3, and you want to come to system update for the last time, come down to update view storage media, and you want to make sure it says location USB device like I said earlier. If it says USB device, you want to click OK and let it carry on installing. So it's going to come up with the user agreement again. Just click accept and turn off the console automatically after update, and just let it copy the update to your hard disk, let it install, and I'll come back to you in a minute guys once it's installed. So see you in a minute guys. Okay guys, and we're back, and once it's all installed, what you want to do, you'll see is different as the PlayStation Network icons red, and you've got 2 more new buttons here, etc. And also you'll see a package folder which is much more different. So what you want to do, just to show you that I'm on 4.46, just go system settings, scroll all the way down bottom again to system information, and it says we're on 4.46. Alright, okay guys, that's it. What we want to do, you want to go across to the game section and go to package manager, and then you want to go click on install package files, PS3 hard disk, then it will see a Rebug toolbox 02.01.05.pkg. What you want to do, you want to install that. It just takes a couple of seconds as so. Just click back and you'll see a Rebug toolbox. What you want to do, you want to enter into that Rebug toolbox, and it'll just take a couple of seconds to load up. It won't take too long. Once it's loaded up, just show you system information. It says we're on CEX on the LV2 kernel on the target type. We need to change it to DEX, and this is how you to do it. What you want to do, you want to go to the last column, and you want to go right down to the bottom, and the second from the bottom is export flash to file, which will back up your current NOR or NAND flash to your USB stick. So make sure you still got your USB drive into your PS3 in the right socket, and just click X and click yes to export it. Once this comes up, just do not push anything, just let it go through the whole process, and it will come up with some information at the end. Okay, once it's finished, it will come up with data saved onto the USB. Just want to click OK. Okay guys, once this happens, what you want to do, you want to go back onto your PC, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, and we're back onto our PC now. So what you want to do, you want to plug in your USB device into your computer, and you'll see a new file, and it'll be something flash NOR or flash NAND, and then it'll have the custom firmware that you're on. So I'm on 4.46. So what you want to do, you want to open up your DEX tools folder, and what you want to do, you want to just copy it in there, so you've got a spare copy on USB drive, or you can put them both on here, just make 2 copies in this folder, as long as you keep another copy spare. And what you want to do with one of them, you want to rename it to flash, or in Control A to select all of it in the .NORBIN, and you want to call it flash, then CEX in capitals and .bin. And it might become unusable once it be changed. Just click yes. Ignore the cone, it's just this program I've installed and it sort of all messed it up. It doesn't really matter. But and on your EID root key, you want to rename one of them to EID_root_key.bin. And now you've got two folders now. So you've got two files, one's a flash CEX and one's the root key.bin, both bin files. Okay guys, now you want to go to start, then you're on writing command prompt and just load that up. And once you've got this open, what you want to do, you want to write in CD space and drag in your DEX tools folder into there and click enter. So now basically this has changed the directory into your desktop into the DEX tools. Okay, what you want to do now guys, all you want to do, you want to just transfer these two folders, the c2d.exe into this bit, into your main bit of the DEX tools folder. You could do it the other way around, transferring your flash and EID root T into the C2D folder, and when you're doing CD on there in space, just dragging in this folder. But otherwise you can just follow this and just do what I'm doing. Okay guys, what you want to do now, you want to write in a command. So what the command is, it is space c2d.exe, then it's space eid underscore root underscore key.bin, then flash cex and capitals got bin, then the new one, what we want is flash dex bin 82. So once you do all that, leave it on the screen for a couple of seconds. You just want to click enter like so, and basically it's just running through, creating a new file in that folder. As it's saying, it's writing the modified flash with target ID 82 flash dex.bin basically, and it says all done. You can close out of here. Then as you will see, you've got a brand new file. What do you want to do? You want to keep these two safe, keep all your copies safe, and what you want now, you want your flash DEX. You definitely, the main important files you want to keep safe is the flash CEX and the flash DEX, because what you're going to do, if you make a copy of this, once you rename it, you can get back to CEX to downgrade, and you can go back to DEX when you update your firmware. You understand this when you want to downgrade or change patch it, like firmwares, and you watch another tutorial and I say you need your flash CEX or flash DX. They are crucial, you do need them. Okay guys, what you want to do now, what you want to do is to go into these two folders. So you've got these two folders. What you want to do, just drag them, one of the copies onto your desktop like so. And so we'll start with the CEX first now. So we want to rename it to this. So highlight it all like so, just drag it all that, and what you want to do, you want to call it CEX, then the little line like this, then you want to call it flash dot eido, sorry guys, then what you want to do, you want to do dot NORBIN. So as I was leaving on the screen for a couple of seconds, if you're using a NAND, which you're known by the first, when you first got a CEX and it will say NOR or NAND on, you just want to change it to whatever one it is. I'm sure if it's a fat one, it's to be a NOR, if it's a slim one, it'll be a NAND. What you want to do, you want to just come out of that. If it says it might become unavailable, just click yes, and it'll be alright. Now you want to do the exact same to the DEX, but just doing DEX in front. So just like so. So DEX and the little line, all in capitals by the way guys, just click no about that. Just want to do all in capitals again, sorry, I was rushing it a little bit too quick. DEX, the little line, and you'll call it flash, when dot EID0 dot, and you want to call it NOR or NAND, so I'll go and call it NORBIN, and just click enter, and it says this file might be coming under use, just click yes. So now these are the two files also you want to keep crucial. These are the ones that you're gonna be needing, but if you lose them two, you've got these two which you can just change anyway. So all you want to do, you want to drag them onto your USB. So I'm just going to open up a USB and just drag them into the root. So now we've got the DEX and CEX into the root of the PS on the USB device. What we're going to do is wait for them to copy over, and we're going to go back onto the PS3. So okay guys, we've got onto our USB now. We're going to see you back onto our PS3. So see you in a minute guys. Okay guys, then we're back and we've changed the names for everything now. So what we want to do, we want to change these CEX to DEX. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down to the fourth column across, which is CEX to DEX. You want to rewrite your target ID to the in Flash, and it says, are you sure that you're about to change blah 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 the target ID to the new one 82? Are you sure? Yes. Then it'll come up with a warning, this operation is dangerous and should only carry out if you're confident. If you've followed all the steps, just click yes. It says flash EID 0 region successfully written, blah blah blah, just click OK. If we come back across and click on system information, it will say your target type is DEX, and now we want to change your LV2 kernel. What you want to do, you want to go back to the same menu and click swap LV2 kernel. It says LV2 kernel successfully changed to DEX / debug mode. System will restart required, just click OK to reboot, and just let it reboot your PS3 and we'll be back after. Okay guys, and the console's just resetted. What you want to do, you want to head back into Rebug toolbox quickly. Once it loads up, like so right about now, there you go. If we go to system information, it will say that the LV2 kernel is DEX and your target type is DEX. Congratulations guys, this is DEX console now. It means everything is worked perfectly. Now you're on DEX and free to go RTM hosting, RTE, whatever you want to call it, real-time modding, real-time editing, etc. If this works for you, make sure you leave a like, definitely down below. If it hasn't worked, make sure you leave a comment, and I'll come and get back to you, trying to help you as much as I can. Even if we go on Skype, etc., go on call, etc., and trying to help you out as much as possible. Either way, make sure you give the video a like. Hope you follow this tutorial easily. There will be a written tutorial in the description for you guys to watch. Anyway guys, make sure you hit the like button, please comment and subscribe, and the one and only beautiful Gecko is out.